Hello and welcome, my Leo friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be a general growth reading for my friends born under the Leo zodiac sign. This reading is in celebration for Lammas. This is a pagan holiday to celebrate growth of the harvest. So to date, we're going to embrace the energies by exploring the growth that you've achieved and the growth that you can look forward to and expect in the future. The deck I'm going to use for this reading is the Everyday Witches Tarot by Deborah Blake and Elizabeth Alba. After the reading, I will end the session with a blessing from the Witch's Wisdom Oracle, which is created by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. I will have links below to both these beautiful decks, so if they speak to you, you're able to go check them out yourselves. Okay, my Leo friends, let's see what the cards have. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. Okay, let's see the growth that you've achieved so far, my Leo friends. The Nine of Swords. Nines are that kind of pseudo-compromised ending. You've achieved a lot, however, it may not be the outcome that you had hoped for. Swords are all about that truth and knowledge. They're associated with the element of air. So what we've learned so far, my Leo friends, is that things may not have ended out like you'd hoped. However, even though you were sad and not feeling as hopeful about the future, you know the sun came out the next day. Through hard work and perseverance, you've been able to kind of overcome that sad, depressive state and kind of really get out of bed and see what the morning has brought. That is the growth that you have kind of overcome and brought forward. Let's look at what gifts the Nine of Swords has brought. I know it kind of seems hard, it may have gifts, but it does. What gifts the Nine of Swords has brought for you. The Queen of Wands. Queens are all about that nurturing feminine energy connected in with the element. And this is the element of fire, that passion, that creativity that we hold deep inside of us. Even though things may not have turned out how you had hoped, you've been able to really embrace and capture that energy and creativity of the Queen and move yourself forward. You haven't stayed in this small confined room and really kind of replayed what should have been, what you really had hoped for. You're able to kind of embrace that passion piece and move forward. That's the growth that you've seen so far. Let's look, my Leo friends, at what growth you can expect. So things haven't gone the way you'd hoped. However, we've been able to kind of overcome that through passion. What growth can my Leo friends expect now? The King of Cups. What a great card. The Kings are the most fully developed personality of the deck. They have the most responsibility and the most control over their element. So what we can look forward to in our growth is the ability to not allow our emotions here to really overrun us. We're going to be able to gain that control through the use of our intuition. We're going to be able to kind of foresee that the emotional upsets that we may have and be able to go forward. The King is very in control of his emotions and his intuition. That's what the cups are connected into. And we have the element of water, which is the intuitional element. All right, what obstacles are going to impact the King in helping us to kind of control our emotions and be able to grow with our intuition? The Ace of Wands. Our passions are going to really impact us They're kind of going to really be an obstacle for us. Aces are a gift from the universe. We're going to have a lot of creative ideas swirling forward and distracting us from our goal here. All these amazing ideas are going to come into your head, and you're going to be sitting there going, yeah, I'm supposed to be focusing in on my intuition. But your passions and creativity are just going to be screaming at you, because that was the tool that you had learned from the Nine of Swords. So this ace is really going to impact your ability to move forward with the King of Cups. It'll kind of stunt your growth. So let's look at what can help overcome the Ace of Wands, maybe sidestepping some of the impact that it has on you. The Eight of Pentacles. Eights are about achievement and movement. Pentacles are about growth and abundance. What's going to happen is that if you focus in on what has worked in the past, that passion piece here, we're drawing it down into the Eight of Pentacles. Focusing in on that couple ideas you have, not all these new ones. What I would suggest is all these new ideas and new inspirations that you have, write them down until you've overcome this growth period. Focus in what you know, that tried and true piece. That's going to help you overcome the ace here, and it's going to help you really encourage and support the king. When you do what you know, you're able to focus in on other things. You need to focus in on him rather than the ace. The ace is going to give you lots of great ideas. Like I said, write them down for a later date when you have more time. Because what is this going to outcome? Like, what is the outcome going to be? What are we going to achieve from all this work? The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is talking, it's the seven deadly sins, if you will. Sevens are all about challenge and struggle, where cups are intuition and emotion. So what is this going to, how's this an outcome? The king is going to give us clarity on these amazing ideas. These are all great and fantastic. Whether or not they're for you right now is for you to decide. The king will help you clarify these and give you direction through them. So you're going to be faced, similar to the ace here, where you're going to have all these amazing things happen and all these great ideas. Your intuition that you're building with the king will help you go forward, and you're going to be able to kind of decipher what it is that these amazing tasks and ideas are going to achieve for you. You're going to see through all the cloud and uncertainty. You're going to see exactly what they can do for you. All right, let's look at what the your shadow card is. And your shadow card is the Nine of Pentacles. It was upside down. So the nines, like we had here, is that compromised ending. That pseudo ending that we have. Pentacles, again, are all about that growth and abundance. What your shadow self is kind of giving you a warning about is, don't just take the thing that may make the most sense. Really connect in with the king and go through them. What do they offer? Use your intuition. Use your guides. Use your angels and find out. Ask. Get clarification. Use your skills that you're learning here to clarify, so that this can be a reverse 10. So you have an upright 10 where you're looking at that completion, that amazing abundance card, rather than a pseudo, okay, here you go, I'll just compromise, I'll just take the first one that comes along. Really reflect in, really look at what's going to be in your best interest. Okay, my Leo friends. Okay, let's look at the Lammas blessing for my Leo friends. What blessing do we have now for my Leos? Handfasting, union. This blessing is a union from you and your intuitional and higher self. That need to connect in with yourself and really embrace and join. So you're listening to your higher self, your intuition, rather than the lower self that wants to keep you in the little room and boxed in and in sorrow. So embracing that, embracing who you are, that higher self, that is harder to listen to, but that higher self will help move you forward. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading, however, the cards were meant for you. You are connected in and watching this video, you were drawn to it, and I drew these cards especially for my Leo friends. So what do the cards say for you? Everyone has intuition and can access guidance through the cards. What further information do the cards want to share with you? I hope you found this video helpful and that you were able to gain more insight into what growth you've achieved and what exciting things to expect in the future. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me and watching my video. I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I'm always up for feedback and comments from my friends. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know what I'm going to do next. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with lots of tiers and many perks. Go check it out. I've provided a helpful link below. Until tomorrow, my Leo friends.